Lost Girl cast. Our first guest is everyone's favorite wolf shifter. He plays one on TV anyway, Kris Holden-Reid.
What are you doing here so early? Go back to bed. Have a fucking Bloody Mary or something. My God, people. Please allow me to introduce the wonderful Welshman, the peddler of bad jokes, Paul Amos.
I'm still drunk.
Yeah, there's some honesty for you. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight.
Be easy, be nice. Okay, the one, the only, the most left field man I know on planet Earth. It is Casey Collins!
Hey DJ, can we get that aerobics music again? Yeah, we're gonna have everybody.
As you can see, they all have their own special talents. They're willing to share them with you because it's 11:30 on Sunday morning, correct? Okay, what we're going to
Should
do...
all be at church. Or doing what I've said in other texts that you should be doing to not be at church.
There you go.
Who else was at the Pulse Bar last night? Oh, no, yeah, okay.
What are you guys doing
Did Kris
here?
Holden-Reid buy you tequila?
He did!
One person? Where the hell were the rest of you? Come on.
They were at one of the many other bars, most likely. But what we're going to do this morning, guys, is you will have a chance to ask questions. We have two people with microphones up in the aisleways. We have Erica standing over here, and we have Sheila standing over on this side. You line up behind them, please, so that you can ask questions. I have a couple for them, and then we will turn everything over to you.
Please
Okay,
don't
sound
make me
good?
challenging.
Way too early for that.
Difficult moment. Except for Casey, you can ask him anything. The
Yeah.
square root of pi. Go ahead.
He had
That's
8 hours sleep.
Yes, they don't want any, nothing that's quiz-worthy, probably. My first question is that in the, oh, okay, he's taking pictures. We gotta get the important stuff out of the way first. And Kris, in the first season DVD, in your interview, you said that the emotional scenes were kind of your favorites to play. Is that still true? And for the other two of you, what are your favorite types of scenes to play?
Well, that was the first season. So
Right, exactly.
I was still a good actor back then. I could commit to an emotional scene. No, absolutely. You know what? The emotional scenes are the biggest challenge. You know, it's like when you mix. But what I love about Lost Girl is you get to mix the physical, the supernatural with the emotional, and that's an awesome challenge as an actor. I mean, like, you know, when you get to react to a tree that's a tree, it's okay. But when you get to react to an X, that's a flying dragon.
Oh yeah.
Putting fire in your face and ripping your heart out at the same time because you're in love with the elf that's locked to a tree.
And what he means by that is,
A demonstration. Perfect. He's not doing the worm behind the desk this time, don't worry.
I told you, the most left field man I know on planet Earth.
that's a dragon.
Yeah.
This is it. Ready?
Casey, did you used to be a teacher?
You're right.
But we all do it always together.
I'm trying
Okay, here we go. Get cameras out.
You know what, guys? You should have gone to drama school. You would have been brilliant.
And I've won
How many years of
awards
theater
doing
school is
that.
that?
I
We're professional. And it's as easy as that, guys. Honestly, I don't want to come out and do it.
We'll just leave that up there for the rest of the panel, just to remind everybody. Paul, what about you?
Once again, I need you to repeat the question. I was in a world of my own.
You know what? I'll go.
That's quite all right. You were distracted by dragons, so...
I was trying to work out the question through his answer, but I couldn't do it.
What are your favorite types of scenes to play on the show?
Oh, my favourite type
Yes.
of scenes? I like all the scenes I get to play as Rex. They're always just so much fun. Like, I honestly don't think I get a dud scene a lot of the
I think
time.
they want something better than that.
Oh,
That was so light
all
vague.
scenes.
Come on.
Vex.
I like everything. I'm just a nice guy.
I like wearing the leather thong. I like getting whipped. Is that what you
Very
want?
sexy in a cod piece.
I love naring my body in the shower, preparing for my scene.
It's true.
I don't know why women do that to themselves. It is horrific.
It's just one of the things he learned in Lambda. And I'm sorry I said RADA yesterday, but no, it was Lambda.
Yeah, it was the London Academy.
take turns.
Professional British actor prepares using Nair.
We
How
take
get your
turns
sexy
oiling them
on.
down.
That's the only
before a
way
scene.
to get super smooth.
I'm not even going to comment on Nair and genitalia. I don't think it's proper.
Yeah. It does get
Morning,
dicey.
everybody.
Morning!
Who here nairs their genitalia?
Yeah. Actually, don't raise your hand, because I don't think we really want to know.
No, really. Do chemicals in those parts go together, or is it like totally not appropriate? Will it fall off?
Casey, what about
Don't
you?
name my private parts.
Well, good to know. I was just
Okay.
Put acid on my private parts.
Yes, I'm just asking how a professional actor prepares. My God.
I hope no one ate this morning. Yes, it's coming up right now. Up, show. I enjoy the emotional scenes. I don't get.
Oh my God, we're still on this question.
1, 2, 3. It's my turn. Golly.
We'll let you go first tomorrow, okay?
I enjoy the emotional scenes. I don't get many on Lost Girl, but I enjoy them. That's my favorite. And okay, next question. They
Okay,
look like they're ready for me to move on. So
I do have another question for you. Were any of you fans of either of genre television movies or fantasy science fiction books prior to getting a role on the show, or is this something that you've grown into? That's why I asked you your
But no, ask them first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the World of
Okay.
Warcraft nerd right here.
All right, we'll start with KC then. Okay.
no, actually I wasn't, to be honest. I just didn't know about the world, and but shit, now I love the world. I love it now. Unfortunately, I don't have too much time to be gaming, which is a shame. But I definitely am a fan of sci-fi now. And there's just I feel like there's so much out there. It's so accessible now. And maybe that's just because I'm aware, and I wasn't aware before, but I love it. I love it. And I love what you guys do when we come out here. I like the costumes and everything. It's just incredible. So much balls. Way more balls than me. Please. That's his
And
thing.
he's half centaur, as you'll remember. Those are some big balls that y'all got. Centaurs.
Myself, I was actually. I used to watch a lot of programs with my grandfather when I was quite young, and he would sit me down, and he was just into everything. His particular thing was sort of sci-fi horror, that sort of the crossing the genres there that would happen. So I got exposed to everything, and I've always been a fan of everything. I was a fan of all the Star Wars, all the Star Treks, the originals, not so much the Next Generation. I never got into the Next Gen, it's the older versions I was
Patrick
into.
Stewart, come on.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
Yeah. Doctor Who, of course. Doctor Who.
Oh, of course, Doctor Who.
Yeah, I used to watch Doctor Who with my grandma. And then Benny Hill. Benny Hill! I don't care what anything. Damn it, Benny Hill.
Are you gonna run around here?
Hey, don't you worry about that.
Chase like.
Yeah, exactly. That's Casey's ideal death, being chased by a marathon race of like half-naked women with helmets on.
Don't give anybody ideas here, please.
Yeah, and me, yeah, I absolutely.
Go for it, nerd.
No, but now I have to downplay it because I don't want to make you guys look like not nerds. Yeah, grew up reading, Dungeons and Dragons. Dragonlance was like sort of my first literature after I became literate. I dived straight into the world of elves and mages and all that kind of stuff. Raceland and Carmen,
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just persisted, like I do play World of Warcraft, it's true.
Order Alliance!
The Horde. I'm into my monk right now. I play him both, Mistweaver and Windwalker. I'm just going to
I had no idea.
throw myself a bridge. Honestly, like, this is such an amazing genre. I think that, like, Star Trek, Star Wars, they help push the boundaries of our imagination. And in our imagination and our thought is where the evolution of our species lies. And I think that that's something wonderful that we can embrace all as people. And so I'm going to nerd out by myself right now.
And it's an amazingly inclusive genre, and I think we're able to. People anyway, the writers are really getting onto this, and some of the shows that are coming out in this genre are telling like really intricate, complicated, inclusive, progressive stories. And I think that's the best thing that this genre is starting to offer people, which it maybe didn't as much before. But I think the writers.
Bullshit, you just didn't watch it. You were too busy watching Benny Hill with bouncing boobies. Which, I did too. Of course I watched Star Trek.
Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. Lost Boys.
Do we have some people that are with our mic people for questions out here? Okay.
Is anybody conscious,
They're
really,
right
or are
there.
you just reacting to our foolishness?
Yes, line up if you have questions for these gentlemen this morning. Please line up over here with either Erica or Sheila. If you
It's
turn
Sunday
around.
morning, line up.
Because you need to be at the mic because everybody needs to hear what you're saying. And just if you want to ask a question, go back there, please. Okay, we'll start over here with Erica, please.
Hopefully mine will be hilarious too, so I'll wake some people up. My question is, what is the best pickup line you've ever heard or told somebody in the worst?
Good one.
Okay.
Anybody?
I only heard the first part of the question. What was the
My
second?
God, they're playing deaf again.
Best and worst pickup line.
Okay, well, I actually heard this from Ksenia. If you were a booger, I would pick you first. Yeah.
That's hot.
Worst or best?
But would she eat you?
That was the worst. What are you talking Ever. Wow.
I'm using the nasty.
The best I think I've ever heard was, but it has to be, the situation has to be right. So you're driving, and I guess you could be walking, and you pull up beside someone, and I hope this comes out right too. So everything was
Okay, we get a demonstration. Remember, Casey was a teacher. Okay.
so what are you up to?
What are you up to?
So that's what you asked me.
So,
right?
okay. Sorry, my bad. Are you the girl or are you the guy? No, I don't want to know. So, hi. Oh, you're being that guy. Just so confusing.
I'll be the guy.
All right, you can.
So I'm just wondering. So where you headed today? You going home?
Are you saying you want me to give you head?
Come on, finish. So anyway, it goes like this. So are you going home? Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going home. What a coincidence. I'm going the same place.
That's a really big one.
All right. Yeah, he's going to her house.
And he's not single.
That's awesome. That's the best I've heard.
Okay, over here we have somebody with Sheila. Go ahead.
Sorry, this one is show-oriented. In yesterday's excellent panel, you guys were talking about how the writers and producers...
No beer served in Atlanta until
We
12:30.
just got the note.
What?
No beer.
What kind of city is this?
Thank the audience with a smiley face. Does anybody have any alcohol?
Come on, where are the hip flasks? Bring them up.
Nice, good on
Here
you
we go.
guys.
Right.
Yeah, it's only 40 minutes away, so, it'll probably be all right. That means after the panel? Yeah, go for it. Okay, well, let's have our question again.
Yeah,
We got distracted by the excitement of
This
alcohol.
time, really, we didn't.
Okay, in yesterday's panel, you talked about how the writers and producers give you a lot of creative input on your characters. This question's for Casey. Where do you see your relationship and how you manage your relationship with Kenzie? Your character's relationship with Kenzie?
Honestly, without any spoilers, of course, is what I'm so see the wheels turning, right? But look, I mean, obviously the relationship with Kenzie is excellent in its state of friendship. It's incredible. And I know a lot of people are asking, oh, are they gonna get together, type of thing. Maybe we'll do like a Wonder Years and get married in season 8 or something. But
And then she can have an affair with Rex.
oh, that's great.
Her dirty little bit on the side.
I'll have you mesmer yourself, tear it right off. Anyway, I meant tear it right off. Sorry. Anyway, yes. So, like personally, I would love to see Hale and Kenzie get together. That's my personal feeling. But I don't really know what the producers are going to do. They're kind of leaving it in the air right now, and just seeing what happens. So, I mean, that's the best way I can answer your question, is on a personal level. I would love to see that. I think it's kind of overdue. That's how I feel. But I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We seem to always be kind of throwing a monkey wrench, right? Every time we feel like we're getting close and then something happens, and so I just honestly stay tuned, because I don't even know what the hell's gonna happen.
It might just be a monkey.
Okay, over on this side.
Hi, thanks for coming, guys. This question is for Mr. Holden-Reid. In the show, you play a sexy werewolf that frequently takes his shirt off. Then in Underworld, you played a sexy werewolf that frequently took his shirt off. Are you concerned about being typecast, and is that necessarily a bad thing?
What are you talking about?
All right, they've got to have the shirt off
Come on,
now.
ladies.
This is how my day always starts. It was awkward at first, but I got used to it, and now I really miss it.
And to
I
Kris,
can't act without it now.
and to Chris's credit, he did not even jump when he poured that cold water on his back. I'm really impressed.
It's the closest I had
He
to
does it every day, I'm not kidding. Yes, I am concerned about it, and I will no longer do a werewolf after Lost Girl. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope it was good and enjoyable, and I will never take my shirt off again after this moment. Because I'm getting fat and old. Stop making me keep like 5% of fat content, okay? It's a pain in the ass. I want to eat bacon, goddammit.
Okay, over
Gosh
here.
darn it, I mean.
This question is for Casey and Kris, but especially for Kris. My favorite episode is Original
Hear that?
Skin.
Especially for me.
Especially. My favorite episode is
Where's my question?
Don't worry.
I mean, just give me a little bit. Throw me a bone, man.
Well, you can throw your input on too. My favorite episode is Original Skin, where you guys all switch bodies. What did you guys do to prepare for that? Like, how did you really jump into that?
We both he wore Lena's underwear and I wore Ksenia's, and he had the much easier gag because Ksenia's tiny. He wouldn't hold the whole package, so it was really uncomfortable. But I used it like a true actor would. They said it was a special.
Sometimes I don't know why I do this. Guys, I tell you, oh boy. Okay.
No, it was really incredible rediscovering my own genitalia as a woman. I didn't think it looked so big, you know. I thought all my life was like, it's small, but you know, I was like, whoa. That's all right.
You're officially banned in Georgia.
That'd be a fallen like, can't get up. Yeah, it was amazing. Like honestly, go ahead, Casey.
No, that's okay. We're banned in Georgia. It's all right. It's our last appearance.
It was an excellent exercise in actor professionality and preparedness as we helped each other embrace our own alter egos. Yeah. Casey asked me how a girl would kiss.
See, you should have asked me a question. I could have gave you a much better answer.
No, it was yeah, it was actually, what happened was, I think we answered this yesterday at the panel. So, how long did you have? 7 days type of thing?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Anyway, so it was a really short amount of time that we had to prepare. And what we did was we all got together. Sorry, I'm hungry. I just heard a rumble. That's all I heard.
He's hungry.
But
I'm channeling Zoe Palmer right now.
So anyway, so we all got together in a room, and we just kind of helped each other. So for instance, Lena is the actress's name, who's Kiara. Who was amazing. Who was really amazing. She would just kind of watch my idiosyncrasies and whatnot, and vice versa. And these guys all did the same thing, or Kris did. And that's, you know.
Yes, I wasn't in the fucking episode. I get it.
It's too much.
Pardon my language on a Sunday.
Yeah, it wasn't enough meat for someone from Lambda. It wasn't enough meat. So, but that's all we did. I mean, we just kind of helped each other through it, and we had a really short amount of time to make it happen. And once again, I have to thank Kris for giving me a heads up of what was coming, you know, for that episode, because, you know, he knows everything.
He does know everything. He basically tells you exactly what you're going to do on whatever season we're on. He comes up and goes, oh yeah, I've read the script and you're going to be...
Yeah, it's like, what? Who is this guy?
So glad they interpret me that way because really I don't know anything, but I'm glad I project that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, and Paul, since you weren't in that episode, but
And yes, it's everybody's favorite episode. I get it.
no, that's not what I was going to say, but it was amusing, you must admit. It was probably one of the funnier episodes, am I right? Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is that you kind of get to make people do whatever you want all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, your character does. Maybe you do too, I don't know. But in any case, so for you, it would have been an interesting thing to maybe not be able to do that, I mean, for Vex, and to have somebody else controlling. And I asked you this yesterday, but who would you, if some of these people may not have heard, who would you have chosen to do the body switch with if you had been in the episode? Who do you think it would have been the most challenging or the most fun to do that with?
Yes, this yesterday. He said Kenzie, and it was already mine.
Yes, I know, but with this.
It would have been fun if Vex had done Dyson.
There you go.
That would have been funny.
I would
Those
like
two
to
had
see that,
switched.
actually.
That would have been funny.
All right, man, let's do that.
I think I would have
original
liked,
skin too.
I would have liked to see you play Trick. Because of the dialogue he has. He has like the ridiculous gibberish words. And I don't think you could have pulled that off. I'm just saying.
I'm British. I could pull anything off.
Exactly my point.
I think
All right, show us a North American accent, smart guy. Come on.
Fuck you.
It is noon, so I guess we can say that. Okay. Okay, we have a question over here.
Sorry about my voice. I was kind of screaming at a lot of concerts last night, so I sound kind of not like normal. I'm a
Us too.
storyteller.
That's what she was doing last night.
Not true at all.
Stop making me laugh. I can't talk when I'm laughing. I'm a storyteller, and I'm really well aware of how difficult it is to convey certain emotional context using just words on the paper. So there's the actors, there's the director, and the script writer, who all have, I assume, slightly different perspectives on what kind of emotional content a given line or a given scene is going to have. How do you work all those perspectives together as an actor? How do you find out what the writers want you to do? The director obviously tells you, but how do you head-on that together?
I'm going to hand this off to the only really well-trained Lambda actor here, Paul Amos. Paul, how do you take direction and act?
They just let me do what the hell I want. Actually, no, that is an awesome question. It's a really great question, and there's a lot of negotiation that goes on sometimes in terms of, well, you would know more because you have the character arcs and stuff. I mean, I'm definitely getting a bit more into that now in season 4.
Did you hear that? A Lambda guy just said, I would know more. Forever in history.
I'll give him kudos. He's actually pretty good.
Should I write that down?
It's really because as the character, you know where you're at, and you sort of also know where it would be interesting to go and be challenged in that character, and what would be an interesting journey. And sometimes you